Welcome to the ACCSP Dockside Interceptor application video tutorial. The topics in this section include application notes and additional comments, sites, adding or deleting sites and handling site cancellations, intercepts in the side navigation bar and the bottom navigation bar, and pinning and split screens. The DIA uses 4 levels of comments, each level with a different intended use, throughout different sections including assignment level, site level, group level, and intercept level. The comments are used by state coordinators and ACCSP staff to interpret data collected in the field during the data editing process in the ATA. The comments should be kept as brief as possible to help state coordinators and ACCSP staff understand any issues that might be described in the notes. Assignment level notes describe major notes or events from the assignment such as site closures, assignment tardiness, and more. Site level notes describe minor notes from the assignment specific to this site such as the tide, an active fishing tournament, future construction at the site, and more. Group level notes describe helpful information about groups of anglers, such as shared catch issues, large shared catches, clarifying separate Type 2 catches, and so on. Intercept level notes include helpful information about individual anglers, such as large catches, odd dispositions, gear comments, and so on. For a new assignment, the Site section will present a blank version with each site presented as a button with Site 1, or S1, and potentially Site 2, or S2, if it is a two-site assignment. Click on the site to add site details. The site details will populate inside the respective site's button as they are filled in on the Site Details page. The start time for the site must be entered prior to an intercept being created. The people icon for creating intercepts will remain gray for that site until the start time is entered. Clicking on the green people icon on the right-hand side of the site bar will add a single intercept to that site if there were no intercepts yet created, or it will navigate to the already created intercepts for that site. In the case of 2 or more start or end times at one physical site, a site should be added by selecting the plus icon in the middle of the screen at the very bottom. This commonly occurs when a field interviewer takes a bathroom break. There are also instances when Site 2 is closed and a third site is added. When this occurs, the interviewer must return to Site 1 and add it as a Site 3 and continue interviewing throughout the remaining time left in their time interval. Within the Site Details page, there are site-specific details, some of which need to be edited in order to complete each assignment. These include reason for leaving, the Start Now button, the start time, the End Now button, end time, tournament way station, and notes. The site number will be automatically downloaded from the ATA and will not require editing. Additionally, the stopwatch icons labeled Start Now and End Now next to the start and end times must be selected at the beginning and end of the assignment respectively. Also, the Start Now button must be selected to create an intercept or to manually edit a start time, while the End Now button must be selected to submit the assignment and manually edit the end time. These are the official time components for an assignment interval. Once clicked, the timestamp will populate the start and end times, but in case the button was accidentally pressed, the start and end times can be manually adjusted after the buttons have been clicked. If the site is manually created, check the site number in the upper left corner for accuracy. If incorrect, you will need to manually edit the number to the correct site. Note that the site number from the most recent site edited by the user will be presented as default. In the site details section, you may add the site level notes. In the same section, you can edit the assignment tallies of eligible and ineligible anglers as well as the other tallies by clicking the green pencil icon. The definitions of all tallies can be found in the APIS Procedures Manual. The counts are also made available on the bottom navigation bar throughout the interview. Site details are saved by clicking on the green check icon located at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. You can also delete sites by clicking the green trash icon. This feature should only be utilized if an additional site was created by accident. Once reason for leaving, start time, and stop time have been edited, the main site section will present that information as seen here. To add a site, navigate to the Sites page within the assignment. Here, click on the green plus icon in the bottom center. This will bring you to the site details page where you can enter in the site number, the start time, the counts, the reason for leaving, the end time, whether or not there was a tournament way station, and any relevant site level notes. On this same page, you may also delete a site if necessary. To do this, click on the green trash icon in the bottom left side of the screen. A screen will pop up to confirm. Select Yes. Once selected, the deal will return you back to the sites page inside the assignment. Site assignments are non-replaceable and cannot be rescheduled for any reason. Therefore, site cancellations should be minimized. Interviewers should pay close attention to the weather in their area and call their state leads prior to the assignment if the weather is severe enough to warrant canceling the assignment. If the interviewer finds that the second site is closed, if they are asked to leave, or the site is deemed unsafe, then procedures require them to return to the first site and finish the remainder of their assignment there. Before leaving the second site, enter a start and stop time. Both of these times should be the same. You should also enter in a reason for leaving, and then include helpful comments in the notes section. Then click the green check icon. Now, the interviewer should return to the first site and enter it in as a third site on the Sites page. Continue with the assignment to achieve the time remaining in the assigned time interval. Once the start time has been entered, intercepts can be created from the Sites section using the green people icon, or from the Intercepts section using the same icon seen here at the bottom of the screen. Once selected, the DIA will navigate the user to an individual intercept. The intercept screen contains the angler name and number, the group number, the date and time that the intercept started, the fishing mode, the intercepted site number, and the completion status for each intercept. Each intercept has a scroll bar on the left-hand side of the screen where users can touch and drag to quickly navigate to any section of the intercept. The checkmarks are added to denote that required questions have been successfully answered or defaulted to. The current question is highlighted in yellow. The Type 2 unavailable catch and Type 3 available catch questions are shown in blue with their corresponding number 2 or 3, as well as the Type 9 discarded catch if on a headboat assignment. The seized questions will be presented for all intercepts. These are denoted in black and appear after the Type 3 catch question. The seized questions will appear only if it is included in the current sampling year. Along the bottom of the intercept screen there are different buttons. From left to right, they are the navigate back to the previous question of the intercept, add a group, view all groups, tally adjustment, view anglers within the current group, add an angler to the current group, and add or edit notes for the current intercept, and navigate forward to the next question of the intercept. The Complete Intercept button will illuminate in red once the intercept is fully complete. The pin icon seen here can be used so that a single response entered for one angler in a group will automatically be applied to the rest of the anglers in that group. This feature facilitates the speed of data entry for questions that typically elicit common responses for all members of a boat party. The party size, artificial reef, target species, and boat hours questions utilize this feature. Also, note that if a pin response is changed after initial entry, the new responses will update for all anglers in that group. Certain questions are presented in a shared screen between all anglers in a boat party. These split-screen views are available for hours fished, days fished in the past 12 and 2 months, the state and county of residence, zip code, phone type, and age and gender. Each angler is presented as a distinct unit within a scrollable list. The left-hand side acts as an automatic filler when Select Default is selected for anglers listed on the right-hand side. Seen here, once a response is typed on the left-hand side, it will automatically fill in the responses for the entire group. It is also possible to manually change individual responses if automatically filled in. If an angler is added after the response has been entered for other anglers, a field for new entry response will appear for that new angler. The response for the new angler can be manually filled in by clicking the angler's name and then entering a value in the left-hand section.